Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another video. It has been so long since I last posted on this channel, you guys. I do apologize for that, but I just wanted to come and make a video just pretty much talking with you guys, rambling, letting you guys know what's been going on. Not necessarily anything bad, but just letting you guys know what's going on and why I haven't posted on this channel in so long, and also just talking with you guys about a few things that I have learned since I've been locked over this past, it's almost been 2 years. It'll be 2 years in May. I wanted to share some kind of, I guess, things that I've experienced and things that I've learned and some tips about being locked. So yeah, just a few different things that I'll be talking with you guys about today. So this video might end up being long, but yeah, if you don't mind, then just stay tuned. Okay you guys, so it has been a while. I think it's been like almost 7 months, maybe a little bit more, since I last posted on this channel, and I'm so sorry you guys. It's been so long, so much has been going on, and I just want to say thank you to the people who are subscribed to my channel. Anybody who's new here, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing, and just the people who have already been here, thank you so much for sticking around. So yeah, it's been a while, so I definitely need to get back into the swing of things, but I haven't been posting on this channel much because honestly I've just been busy just taking care of my kids, and just taking care of our household and kind of trying to get things in order, because we were kind of doing some renovating around the house. So there's been a lot going on with that, and also I find it kind of hard to film, like I find it kind of hard to set aside time to film because my kids are like always in the background. It's always loud and chaotic throughout the day, and at nighttime sometimes I'm just too tired to film. So that's really the main reason I haven't been filming on this channel much. I have had some video ideas that I've been writing about, so I definitely have some content that is in store for you guys, but I just haven't had the good opportunity to film. And also I find it kind of hard to film too because, as you guys can tell, the background here is not the best, so I don't really have like a consistent background or a consistent like filming space or anything. So that's kind of been something that's been deterring me from filming on a regular basis. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, those are just some of the things that have been kind of getting in the way from me filming as much as I want to, but I decided I'm just gonna try to film whenever I can, like right now, whenever I have a free moment. Actually, I think my baby just woke up, so yeah, just a minute guys. Okay. Hey. Hey. Okay, so he just woke up. Okay, so for the second part of this video, I'm just gonna be sharing with you guys some things that I've learned since being locked, and kind of some tips that I wanted to share with you guys, mainly people who haven't started their locks yet, but if you started maybe like a few months in or so, then you know, you might find this helpful as well, these tips and I guess recommendations or suggestions. Anyway, the positives first, and then some of the things that I would recommend against doing that I have done. So obviously one really big pro for me is the fact that I don't really have to do much to my hair. Like, it's a very low maintenance style having your hair locked, so you don't really have to do much to it in order for it to grow and thrive and retain that length. So that's been something I've been loving, especially with 2 kids. It's just a lot trying to maintain my loose natural hair, so with having locks it's just been a breeze for me to wash and just retwist. Well, retwisting, that's another story, but that just takes me forever because I have over 100 locks. But as far as just washing and retwisting once a month and just having to like spray my hair and go in the morning, that's been everything. Another thing is, obviously this goes hand in hand, but I've been able to retain length. You know, most people who have locks are able to retain their length due to the fact that we don't have to manipulate our hair as much as we did when we had loose natural hair. So the last main thing I've been loving about having my locks is just the fact that I've been saving money. I don't have to buy products as I did before to detangle my hair or to twist my hair or anything like that. I don't need to worry about buying moisture products or leave-in sprays or anything like that. Since having locks, all I use is water and a light oil and shampoo for wash day, and I'm good to go. So that definitely saves a lot of money in the long run. And also, if you're going to be starting your own locks or maintaining your own locks, you definitely save a lot of money, you know, with not having to go to the salon or anything like that. So that is definitely a big positive with having locks. Okay, so for the things that I would recommend before you start your locks mainly, or if you're in the beginning of your lock journey, I would definitely say one of the biggest things that I learned is that you want to be consistent with your wash days. When you're washing, make sure that you're retwisting to follow up with that wash day, because I would probably wash on a, I guess maybe like 4 to 6 week basis, and then sometimes I wouldn't retwist my hair after washing. And I think over time that kind of led to, you know, over the first few months while I was doing that, that kind of made some of my locks have like this lumpy kind of pattern. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I would definitely say, like, starting out, you should make sure that you are washing your hair, I would say every 3 to 4 weeks, and retwisting to follow up with that, with those wash days. If you just want to have that smooth, like, consistent lock, I guess, that smooth, consistent lock pattern going all the way down the length of your lock. And also, I should have been more on top of moisturizing in the beginning of my lock journey. I think I underestimated, like, I was just thinking like, okay, this is Julie. Yes. Is your Julie? Yes. So I think I kind of underestimated the just having moisture for my locks, because I was thinking, okay, this is low maintenance, I don't really have to do much to my hair. So sometimes I would forget to like spritz my hair or moisturize it on a regular basis. And so definitely want to be mindful of that if you're just now starting your locks, or if you're planning to start locks in the future. Just being on top of moisturizing just with water and like a light oil. I would usually use grapeseed oil, but recently I've been using a little bit of coconut oil. Another thing I wish I would have known prior to starting my locks is just using an applicator bottle to wash my hair. That's been everything for me. It's been making wash days a breeze, and I'm able to get my scalp and my locks completely clean, and it's been everything. So I would definitely recommend diluting your shampoo and an applicator bottle with water for your wash days, for your lock wash days. Another thing I would say is definitely don't underestimate the tying your hair up at night or putting it under a bonnet, because I've definitely gotten some like lint buildup from not doing that. Over the course of several months, I would just probably like tie my hair up sometimes, and then other nights I just wouldn't. So I don't know if the camera is focusing, but I mean, it probably looks fine now, but I feel like there's a lot of like hidden lint back there. So just showing you guys, hopefully you guys saw that. And you know, that just happens if you don't put your bonnet on a regular basis. You have to deal with lints, a lot of lint over time as you sleep. And it gets trapped and all of that stuff. And if you can avoid dealing with that, then you know, you definitely want to avoid dealing with that just by tying your hair up at night. I also think that by not tying my hair up at night on a regular basis, it's kind of led to the inconsistent like pattern along my locks. Like I think I have a few flat locks, and I heard that that can happen if you don't wrap your hair at night. So yeah, don't be like me. Make sure you guys are wrapping your locks up, or I guess just putting it under a bonnet. That's the easiest for me, but sometimes I just forget. And so yeah, that's another tip. It seems obvious, but just don't underestimate it like I did. Another really important thing that I would recommend before you start your locks is to make sure, like if you're going to be starting them on your own and maintaining them on your own, I'm talking really fast because the battery is about to die on my camera, but you definitely want to have uniform parting, especially in the back. I did grab and go parting, and that was a mistake, because my locks are fine now, but I think in the beginning I had a hard time figuring out like which hair belonged in which lock, and that was definitely kind of a struggle with me maintaining my own locks, especially in the back. So I think if I would have had a uniform parting pattern, like square parting or you know, triangle parting or anything like that, it would have been more easier for me to tell like which hair belonged to which lock. So you probably want to go with uniform parting if you're going to be starting and maintaining your own locks, and not grab and go party like I did. Unless you're gonna hold a mirror back there or have someone help you maybe, then yeah, maybe don't do grab and go partying. And the last thing I would say that I would recommend is, here, let me help you. The last thing I would recommend is to kind of minimize styling in the beginning, especially in the beginning of your lock journey. You definitely don't want to put tension on your roots and mess with the budding process. Okay guys, so my battery died and I'm in a whole different room and it's messy right now, so just excuse the background. But anyway, as I was saying, my battery is about to die again. I let it charge for a few minutes, but I'm just trying to, I don't want to let it charge all day pretty much. So anyway, as I was saying with styling your locks, when your locks are budding and everything, if you're styling, you're kind of interfering with that process, and that can lead to your locks having that inconsistent pattern throughout, like not being like a smooth cylinder or I don't know how to say that word. I think it's like cylindrical. Yeah, cylindrical form. It'll kind of just be like all over the place if you're, you know, styling it when it's still kind of forming its shape. But I don't know, for the most part my locks have a good shape to them, but just be cautious about that in the beginning. I wasn't styling a lot, but I think I did style a little more than I should have when I was just starting, and especially because I can put tension and stuff on your edges, and on your roots and stuff. So just be mindful of that when you're starting your locks. And yeah, that's about it. These are the things that I've learned since being locked over the past, it'll be 2 years in May, so it's crazy. Like those 2 years, it just feels like time has been flying. Honestly, I feel like I just started my locks like yesterday. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys found the video helpful. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much. So I will see you guys in my next video. If you guys have any questions or comments, as always, leave those below and I will respond to you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.